Stop. Enough of the nonsense. Now, I am pretty excited to be back with this series, with another installment. I didn't think it would happen. And I should confess, in the meantime, I did receive a clear coffee drink from Indonesia. And wow, we all wish I hadn't messed up the recording of that. And there was only one bottle, and when it was gone, it was gone. And I felt bad asking for another one. But we're back with a new installment of clear coffee drinks. And while this may not be the purest of the clear coffee drinks, it still counts. I'm still going to drink this. I suspect so you don't have to. So it comes from, I think, a Swedish company. Löfbergs?
Löfbergs kaffe.
Löfbergs?
Löfbergs.
Löfbergs?
Löfbergs kaffe.
And it is sparkling caffeine water. If that doesn't just tickle your taste buds and make you excited, if that doesn't get you a little bit pumped, then know that it is lemon flavored sparkling caffeine water. And so you're going to say this is not a clear coffee drink. And you know, yeah, but I'm still going to drink it. Now you might wonder how this got into my hands. Did I buy it? No, I was very kindly sent it by Augustus with a nice little letter. Augustus writes, "Greetings from Vilnius in Lithuania and from the whole fam of Crooked Nose and Coffee Stories." Go and check them out. I'll leave some links in the description down below. Now, last week, or maybe the week before now, there was the Vilnius Coffee Festival, which actually looks pretty cool, and one day I will make it too. They found this there, they saw it and thought of me. Thank you, Augustus. And he writes very nice things. I have to taste it now. So, why? We have a weird relationship with caffeine. We know it's why most people drink coffee, and in truth, most, if not all, coffee professionals will at some point drink some terrible, filthy swill that is coffee, that is bad coffee, to get some caffeine. But we get really uncomfortable if people just want the caffeine. That it's not about flavor, and that's just horrifying, even though we all know at the root of everything is the desire to take the drug that messes with our bodies a little bit, and we quite like it. Here we have caffeine water. And to be honest, that doesn't sound great. You know, caffeine doesn't have much in the way of flavor. It does contribute bitterness to coffee. It is a bitter compound. Putting it in sparkling water, I mean, why not just buy regular sparkling water and take some caffeine pills? They're cheap, they're easy, they're available. I don't have a good answer for this. Anyway, so we have, from a coffee roasting company, no less. Now, I don't know a lot about their coffee. They're established in 1906. I think they're quite a big company, and I think they're kind of turning up a little bit more these days. Enough talk. Should we get into it? Should we taste the caffeine? That was a little light as fizzes go. I like a more intense fizz. We know this. I like an angry fizz in my beverages, and this did not have that. I don't think there's actually any coffee in this. It's never been graced by the bean. It does contain natural caffeine. Natural. A natural lemon lime flavoring. How nice. Let's have a taste. Let's just get into it. Well, that's just disappointing. It's not bad. It's just like cheap lemonade. Cheap, clear lemonade. There's like a little bit of tang to it that's unusual. You know, in some beverages like Coca-Cola or others, they use phosphoric acid for like a little extra grippy acidity in there, a little extra kind of bite. This does not have that particular phosphoric acid kind of bite, which is great. It's just got a funny little ugly at the back of it. And I don't think you'd notice it if you weren't looking for it. And maybe I'm just imagining it, and you could give me the same thing without caffeine and I would still taste it. But all the acidity pretty much is going to be coming from citric acid. They've added citric acid to it because citric acid is delicious. Strongly recommend you keep a bag of that at home. And also a little ascorbic acid, some vitamin C as an antioxidant. It's used some fruit extracts to add sugar, basically. So it's not one of those artificial sweetener things. This has some calories and caffeine. And not a clear functional purpose in life. It's not as good as Sprite, which is not a high bar to clear, but it's not as good as Sprite. It's not great. I don't understand it. It's got 150 milligrams of caffeine in it. And I guess that's a pretty good dose. That's a strong cup of coffee kind of dose. But I don't get it. I don't get it. People seem to want to make these things. I think caffeine waters are going to be a little bit of a thing. I don't really know why. I mean, maybe we're back to this, I don't want to stain my teeth, but then just buy a bottle of something that tastes amazing and get a Pro Plus or some other caffeine pill. I don't get why you have this weird compromised thing. If you're a coffee roaster, make great tasting coffee. I don't know. I don't get it. I fundamentally don't get it. And so this seems like a good time to hand that question to you, the viewer. If you have bought this, tell me why. This doesn't really count in our clear coffee beverages, but it's clear and it's made by a coffee company. It's got caffeine in it. I'm reaching. If there is something out there in the world that you think I should go and get and review and drink for you so you don't have to, and ideally it's clear and coffee related, leave a comment down below. Help me suffer through this delightful ordeal of nonsense. As always, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.